The iMac Pro, a name that has lived in the shadows of the Apple lineup for half a decade. We all remember the space gray beast from 2017, the machine that finally gave professionals the all-in-one they deserved. And then it vanished. Apple gave us the colorful, thin 24-inch iMac, which was great for the kitchen counter, but for the studio? For the edit suite? It was a toy. But as we sit here in 2026, the silence has been broken. The supply chain in Shenzhen is buzzing, the patents are filed, and the high-end Apple silicon is finally ready. The iMac Pro isn't just coming back, it is returning to claim its throne as the most powerful integrated computer ever built. If you have been holding on to your 27-inch Intel iMac, waiting for a sign, this is it. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Let's talk about the screen, because that is why we buy an iMac. The leaks are confirming a massive 32-inch Liquid Retina XDR display. This isn't just a bigger screen, it's a Pro Display XDR built directly into the chassis. We are talking about over 2,000 local dimming zones, a 6K resolution that makes 4K look like 720p, and a peak brightness of 1,600 nits. This is a screen that allows you to see the true color of a shadow in an 8K video file or the exact texture of a 3D rendered fabric. And yes, promotion is here. 120 Hz on a 32-inch canvas means that when you're scrolling through a timeline or manipulating a 100 million polygon model, it feels like liquid. It's a sensory experience that makes every other monitor feel like it's broken. But a beautiful face is nothing without a genius brain. For the iMac Pro 2026, Apple is rumored to be skipping the base chips entirely. This machine is expected to debut with the M5 Pro and the M5 Max, with whispers of an Ultra configuration for the top-tier model. To put that into perspective, an M5 Ultra iMac Pro would have more raw computational power than a full-sized Mac Pro from 2 years ago. We are looking at a 32-core CPU and up to an 80-core GPU. This is physics-defying performance. We're talking about rendering complex 3D environments in real time, or running multiple 8K ProRes streams without the fans ever spinning up. And let's talk about those fans. One of the biggest complaints about the original iMac Pro was the heat. For 2026, Apple has reportedly engineered a vapor chamber cooling system that is twice as efficient as anything they've used in a desktop before. This allows the M5 chips to run at peak clock speeds for hours, not minutes. This is a machine for the long haul. It's for the 48-hour render, the week-long data crunch, and the non-stop creative workflow. It's built to be pushed until it breaks, except it won't break. Design-wise, the Space Black is back, but with a twist. The rumors suggest a titanium-infused finish that matches the iPhone 15 and 16 Pro aesthetic. It's darker, stealthier, and more industrial. The chin is gone. The bezels are razor-thin. It looks less like a computer and more like a slab of dark glass floating in mid-air. For the USA market, where office aesthetics and desk setup culture are at an all-time high, this is the ultimate status symbol. It's the centerpiece of a high-end studio. But why now? Why is Apple resurrecting the Pro all-in-one? Because the